The Haley Owens tragedy, people all over Missouri and here in the Ozarks are calling for tougher punishments for those who commit sex crimes against children.
But would they make a difference? KSPR's Joanna Small joins us live from outside one of the many memorials in the city dedicated to Haley to explain why some experts say, not really. Joanna?
Lee, we're up here on Commercial Street, where, as you can see, the pedestrian walkway behind me is still lit up purple from the Memorial Walk that attracted 10,000 people over the weekend. You know, when something like this happens, when a little girl is taken and then killed, people just want to help. In fact, they would do almost anything to make sure that something like this never happens again. But the question is, does changing the criminal have to be the answer?
It makes you really worry. A lot.
Jennifer Lay has been both blessed and cursed.
4 girls.
She loves her daughters so much. Sometimes it hurts, and they feel the pain too.
My oldest daughter, she just absolutely loves me because she gets to go pretty much nowhere.
Especially now. Jennifer's mom lives right down the street from where Haley Owens was abducted. That's just too close.
My kids could have been here, my nieces. It could have been anybody, you know, any one of them.
Jennifer wants to make sure it's never any of them. So she signed a petition.
I Googled it to see what it was all about and read it. And they had a spot to sign it, and I signed it.
Started by a woman near Kansas City, the petition to make the death penalty and controversial chemical castration mandatory for all sex offenders who prey on children now has thousands of signatures.
Yeah.
Jennifer stands by its organizer, who says she hopes death is a deterrent.
The problem is, in fewer than 5% of all sex offenses does the perpetrator abduct a stranger, like in Haley's case, grabbing her right off the street. And experts say offenders who are desperate enough to commit that kind of offense don't care about the punishment.
Consequences to crime doesn't necessarily deter.
Especially, says Dr. Craig Schifrin, who counsels Greene County sex offenders, if they are high risk, meaning they'd had more than one victim and obsessive thoughts. While that's the minority, those people exist. And for them,
increased supervision would be what I would recommend, even more than the laws.
Jennifer understands not everyone can be stopped.
But it's going to give them something else to think about.
If they ever think about touching one of the 4 most important people in her life.
You hurt our kids, this is what we're going to do to you.
Dr. Schifrin says he worries that making the death penalty mandatory for child predators who maybe hurt the child but don't kill them could actually have dire consequences, because that person might end up killing the child just to avoid having the secret of their crime revealed. In fact, the United States Supreme Court ruled that that was cruel and unusual punishment back in 2008. Lee?
All right, Joanna, thank you. That online petition now has over 18,000 signatures. It would need close to 150,000 to ever make it to a vote of the people in the state.